Well, good morning, everybody. It's Axel Gopelin here. Just thought I'd pick up this little adventure. It's been a series of ponds and investigation. I thought I'd pick it up where I left off on the Cibble Flats pond and continue on the adventure here. So I'm directly in the same place as the last video where I left off, with transversing the foothills slash eastern slopes of the Rocky Mountains, and I'm coming from the Elbow River corridor and heading north to Cibble Flats, which is in Kananaskis and fairly close to Highway 40, but can be accessed from the Trans-Canada Highway as well as through the Cibble Flats road. Either way is fantastic. Cibble Flats Road, it goes through a range that on one side is Nahahi Ridge, as well as Moose Mountain is to the east of this road. So the point of this adventure is to discover a place that I can take my wife and to experience more of the outdoors that she so dearly enjoys. And because she has a little bit of a mobility issue, using a walker nowadays and so on, it's pretty hard for her to get out and enjoy the green spaces and so on, and so dearly loves being with me and seeing all the animals and just being out in nature and I guess probably watching me enjoy myself fishing occasionally. She tends to bring a good book and soaks up the sun, and just we share some wonderful conversations and so on. So this is the third installment of my journey through our local areas, and we're going to see the accessibility, and I'll do a little bit more of a rating on how she would fare, as well as just encourage everybody out there that is looking for a nice place to fish. And if you have somebody in your family or yourself, I encourage you to come on out and enjoy these places. Might be a little populated at times. You got to choose your times and go with the feeling of where you might like to be at any given point in day, but not too far off the beaten track, and still a good time could be had. So this pond that I'm going to, of course, always check your regulations and make sure that you got your fishing license and all the appropriate gear with you. But we're in the Eastern Slopes, Section 1 in the regulations of Alberta's fishing guide. And this is a stocked pond, possibly some naturally spawning potential at this place. There is a series of beaver ponds, which you'll see, but I know there's fish there, and I know that you'd have to be you have to be pretty wily at catching them, but it is possible, and hopefully I get to demonstrate that today. The last time I was there, I saw 2-pounders, 1-pounders, possibly even bigger fish in there. A lot of people use bait. For myself, I particularly enjoy using flies, barbless hooks, just in case I have to release them. They don't suffer with injury to their gills, their mouths, and so on. But if I keep them and I'm good enough at playing the game with them, then occasionally I like to have a nice fresh fish meal of rainbow trout, and that's what's in this pond. So stay tuned, come along on the journey, and maybe we'll see some wildlife along the way, but if not, we'll catch up to you at the pond. And it is a couple of weeks since I did my last video. I've been busy. Been a part of a Japanese festival and was busy at making crafts, doing baking and things like that, because I set up my first vending table. Since my mom passed away, she used to do bridal fairs and things like that because we owned a dry cleaners, but it's been a year of journey and reflection and just getting into a new groove of life. And this is why I'm doing these videos, is to share snippets and portions, and encouraging people that, you know, there is a better way to make a living and to follow your passions, and life's short. It's one ride, and do what you got to do to make a living, of course, but hopefully you can transform that into your passions and your dreams. I'll share a few pictures and videos of that. My sensei is also a Shinto priest, so I participated in a ritual that some of the Shinto people in Japan participate. It's involved with a series of challenges and reflection and purification. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'll put that kind of little excerpt into this video next, so that along the way, if I don't see anything, you got something to watch and see how this guy is transforming his life. So I hope you enjoy, and you know, diving into the elements truly teaches the outdoorsman the nature of what you face in the wild. And you know, the more accustomed you become to being out in the elements and having a clean heart, clean mind, makes you all that more gracious to the land, gracious to yourself, and that's what it's all about. It's respect on both ends. Even though you might harvest your table fare, there's a good way of doing it, and there's not such a good way of doing it. And I'm encouraging everybody to do it the best way possible, with respect and reverence for this beautiful blue ball that we live on. So until we get to the falls, enjoy the little excerpt of some of what I've been up to this last couple of weeks, and we'll continue on our journey. Cheers. Well, hello everybody. Coming to you from Kananaskis, Troll Falls. I just participated in a Shinto ritual, purification and cleansing. Yes, I went under the waterfalls. But this is also a wind up to a year's journey. Grieving for my mother that I lost a while ago. Mind you, she's not lost. She always lives in the heart. But I miss her presence. And if anything, just kind of winds up for this year of soul searching and freeing myself from corporate rule and just allowing myself to be in what God intended us to be, nature. And my mother dearly appreciated being in nature. She was one of the best advocates to get out into the mountains and pick wildflowers or do a picnic or whatever. So wherever you're, Mom, miss you and I love you. And anybody that sees this, I hope you stay true to your heart. Love who you are. Forgive and forget. And experience the fullness of life and nature that has many blessings to offer you. Until next time.
wanna stay in with you, cause everyone is so loud. I just want a little bit of peace and quiet. Keep it quiet. Give me a sense of direction. Give me some time for introspection. Just wanna be found.
Well, I made it. So there's quite a few people here, but as far as accessibility, nice trail. Beautiful parking lot. Nice green banks, fairly flat. You can get right close to the water. Oh, there's Mr. Loon. But yeah, the only little dicey part here is just the trail gets a little narrow. But yeah, we've got what, maybe 15 yards to the edge of the water. I'll turn it around. Yeah, so this is Sibbald Pond. Beautiful place. Actually fishing here. And as you can see, very popular. I think we've got a little bit of a tour group. People are fishing on all sides. And well, there was a loon out there, but obviously he's fishing too. So as you can see down beyond, there is an extension of beaver ponds. And it's fairly deep, you know, it's between 15 feet or better. And it's got some running water through it. So there's a creek that kind of comes and goes, drains through it. So it's not very prone to winter kill unless, I don't know, maybe minus 40 for 3 or 4 weeks. So let's see what we can do. I'm going to go around to the other side of the pond where it's not quite so busy with people and find a nice place to put a line in and see what happens. So I'll see if I can't video this, because I know some people are pretty shy about being on somebody's video, and yeah, I know, I get it. You never know where it might end up. But looks like the University of Calgary's got a little bit of a tour group out here and some kiddos. So I'll just turn off the video for the moment and I'll get by them and we'll continue on. Yeah, summer camps, ahoy. The kiddos are out. God bless those younger university students taking on the challenge. So I'm just walking across the end here and gonna continue down. Kind of wish I brought my belly boat, but yeah, maybe we'll go down here and see if we could see some fish in the water. The light being the right way. A couple of ripples, but it's fairly shallow. So anyway, yeah. Sun's behind me, so sorry I'm in the shadow. Can't see my face very well, but it's all about accessibility. So here's the path that I'm on. Still could potentially make your way down here. Wheelchair or walker, or if you have to use canes or crutches or something like that. Not so bad. Fairly clear path. And as I get into the trees here, we got some picnic benches. So, really I'd give this place about a 7 on accessibility, maybe a 6, somewhere in there. I know I used a cane because I had a broken knee, or dislocating knee, that ended up being broken for about 15 years. So, and I still favor that knee, even though having surgery or corrective surgery. Still, it plays head games with you. So anyways, let's continue on here. I'll show you what I'm looking at right now. So yeah, kind of a nice spot. And continuing down the trail, it's a pretty good trail too. Yeah, I've always liked this place. Even if I didn't catch any fish, you can take a little walk around the edge of the lake. You can get away from the main body of people, and there tends to be either ospreys or bald eagles at times here. And just an FYI, a little further down the Cibble Trail here, there's actually a colony of rock marmots. So depending on the time of day, which usually in the evening, if you're heading down this trail and you see what looks like to be a rock on the road, it could potentially run away. So I don't know why they're on the road at certain times in the evening, but they tend to show themselves occasionally if the road's not too busy. And if nobody's ever seen a rock marmot before, got a past video that has them in it. Nice gray collars on their necks, fairly large. I'd say maybe around 15 pounds worth of a large, I guess there would be, what would you call them? I guess varmint or rodent, but they're quite majestic. So I'm gonna just kind of wander down the trail here. It's still not too bad. You can see behind me. I'm heading down there, and this is the trail that I've come down. It is getting kind of narrow. I think it'd be a little bit of a challenge for my wife, but if I carried her walker and she used a cane and we just took it easy and step by step, I'm sure we could get her to a little further beyond. But really, you just got to pick your battles and take it easy. So, but I definitely know that there's fish in here. I'm way later than I expected to be out here. I was trying to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to be out here for maybe 7, because it's about hour and a half drive from where I live, because I don't live in Calgary. But yeah, it is what it is, and got some beautiful scenery along the way, and just took my time, and it's kind of a rest and recuperation from preparing for my sensei's mid-year festival. So back out in the bush, here I go. We'll catch up to you while I'm fishing. Just taking a shot of the shoreline closest to the parking lot. So really not bad. And Mr. Beaver Lodge and said channels. I'm going to the back ponds here. Okay, so I made it. So yeah, the trail does get a little narrow, but if you can actually get down there and if you have help and stuff like that, you can get away from people. I'll just turn this baby around. So this is the back pond. Still gets fairly deep. And I would suggest a bobber and a fly, but if you want to use bait, that's fine in this pond. I don't believe it's live bait. I think you have to have like either marshmallows or something like corn or whatever. But yeah, beautiful, scenic, and there's nobody at this end. And a nice pad to fish from too. So I'll see if I can try my luck. I forgot my bipod, so this might be tricky if I get something and want to get it on film. Best made plans. I thought it was in the vehicle, but apparently not. So we'll be casting out there, and we'll see what happens. Talk to you in a bit with hopefully some action. Well, no luck so far. I thought I'd show you my setup here. So I've got an extendable rod with a water fillable bobber, and I changed my line just as I got here, because I know these fish can be quite line shy. So I was using a 6-pound test before, and now I've changed to a 4-pound test, which I seem to be able to cast much better. And I'm just changed flies, so if you can see that, there we go. It's got a little bit of deer hair. It's got a green head, some kind of a midge, and yeah, very tiny fly, but kind of tiny fish in here at times. I did see some 2-pounders floating around that wouldn't take anything, but I think I'm a little late today for action. So I may not have very much luck, but yeah, I'm gonna give her a few more casts and see what happens with this new fly. Bring your fly repellent as well. There's horse flies out here and all kinds of dragonflies and you name it, but I think I'm gonna not get away unscathed. Let's see if I can do better or not. There we go. I'll let that settle down for a minute. Road's not too far away. I'd say about maybe 300 yards. Sounds like I need a little oil on my reel. Casts much better now though. And you should change your line periodically, every couple of years for sure. The monofilament does get brittle and kinked and so on, so unless you're using like spider wire or something like that. Ooh, nice fish. Well, there's fish in here. Wonder if I got that on film. Well, it's giving me hope anyway. At least I saw proof of life. These rainbow tend to feed when the wind blows because the ripples start forming on the surface and they don't feel quite as exposed as if it's mere glass like. It's just a matter of finding that right fly and that right fish that says, "Hello, I love you." And I have no fly. Well, how do I catch a fish with no fly on? Lost it. Huh. All right, back in a minute. bad day of fishing is always better than a good day at work. But it'd also be nice to catch some action here too. Let that sit for a minute. That's right where that one decided to jump. Hopefully he's still hanging around. Hopefully he likes my fly. Changed flies and now I've got a tan nymph on. And it should be the right time of year for something like that. Trial and error, just got to find what works. Sure wish I was out here at the break of dawn, but oh well, it is what it is and I'm here. Really like this rod though, and the setup. Good for mountain lakes. Nice and light, throw it in your backpack. I do have a fly rod, but I usually tend to use that with my belly boat. We shall see what happens. Hopefully catch up to you soon with some action. Well, I've had enough. Instead of using flies to catch fish, I think I'm using myself to catch flies. Definitely some DEET or something like that, because horse flies and black flies are trying to eat me alive and it's keeping me very distracted. I've been out here for about an hour, but you know, it's the middle of the day and what do you do, eh? You snooze, you lose. Early bird gets the fish. So anyways, this is Cibble Pond. And yeah, beautiful / beaver pond. That's the university day camp down there, and you can see all the kiddos lined up on the shore, which is awesome. Sounds like they're having all kinds of fun, hooting and hollering. But yeah, not a bad pond. And I definitely know that there's fish in here, so when I find what works, yippee. Anyways, onwards with the journey. Maybe I'll take a few pictures as I get closer to the shore, but if not, sorry for being not so full of action this time around, but enjoy the day and be safe out in the woods, and we'll catch you on the next one. And yeah, I'm not sure exactly where the next pond is. I've hit the 3 that I know. I know there's some along Kananaskis Highway, and probably, you know, just as busy as this one is. But we'll take a little tour and I'll do some investigation and bring you along the way. and hopefully we have some better success. Cheers. Just in case you're wondering about facilities here, nice flat parking lot. Well groomed, and garbage as well as double-sided toities, and clean inside with sanitizer. So there you have it. Once again, Sibbald Pond, and stocked wily fish. Got to get here early or got to get here late. In the middle of the day, not so good. But great for a picnic as well. I'll talk to you later. Cheers.